The Los Angeles Lakers, godly, they're doing work, okay? They brought back Dwight Howard, brought back Trevor Ariza, brought back Wayne Ellington. All three players used to play for the Lakers at one point in their career. 95% sure two of those guys won championships, the only one being Wayne Ellington, who didn't win a championship. And I think Wayne Ellington was part of those terrible Lakers, especially the ones that you always see that Kobe clip of him like shaking his head when they celebrate that like win. But either way, wow. Did anybody expect that? I didn't. And now this team, what they did exactly what I said they needed to do. I've been saying since they got Russell Westbrook that the Lakers, to be successful, they literally needed to get a center like Dwight to back up their center, Anthony Davis. They need power forwards and just forwards and wing players and shooters. So basically, guys like Trevor Ariza to back up LeBron James in the other small forward spot, Wayne Ellington, guys who are just good shooters and just known shooters just to fill out this roster. And that's what they're doing. They're making good signings, okay? You get Dwight Howard, a guy who is going to give you about like 8 and 8, 8 points, 8 rebounds a game with a block a game and maybe a steal a game and just high energy motor, doing everything you need, just limiting his inefficiencies and maximizing what he's good at it, and just playing for the team and coming back to a team that he very much enjoyed playing for. And this is also, so like right here, they got Wayne Ellington, Trevor Ariza, and Dwight Howard. And that team fits in with Marc Gasol, Alfonso McKinney, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James, okay? And you could argue that they're going to bring back, most likely, hopefully, if he doesn't get over, someone doesn't come in and just steal him from them, Taylor Horton-Tucker. Should they bring back Ben McLemore or Markieff Morris? I think, Ben McLemore is a good shooter that they could value. Markieff Morris, if they're all on close to veteran minimums, yes. Same thing with Dion Waiters, veteran minimum. Ben McLemore, veteran minimum. Dion, veteran minimum. Those are just guys at the bottom of the roster. Those are your like 15th, 14th, and 13th guy. That's great. 15th, 14th, and 13th guy, yeah. And then you bring in back Caruso and Tatum Horton-Tucker. That's good. I don't know if you bring back Drummond. I don't like it. I think you look for a guy, maybe like a Gorgie Dang, or just bring back JaVale McGee if you guys don't, because you already have Marc Gasol, and Gorgie Dang would kind of, Marc Gasol's the guy who's going to take the threes. Let's use JaVale McGee to get two guys that are similar in Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee splitting, probably 16 minutes each. Literally, you would have Marc Gasol play 16 minutes, Dwight play 16 minutes, and McGee play 16 minutes. Then at point guard, now you bring back Caruso. He could be the point guard backup for Russell Westbrook. And then at shooting guard, your starter would you start right here Wayne Ellington? I don't know. That will give you a lot of shooting, because then you also have Trevor Ariza off the bench, or he could be the starting small forward. But I don't know if I want those guys starting. I like them coming off the bench personally. And there's still plenty of moves to be made, and there's still players still available, And every second I speak, there's another move happening, okay? So we've already seen some players return, but look, the top players still available that they could maybe make a swing at. Reggie Jackson could be a guy. I don't know how much he's going to cost. Nick Batum just went back. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot could be a guy they could fill out, but he's not the best shooter, but he's a good defender. James Ennis would be good. James Ennis could be a guy, but Andre Iguodala would be great for them. I don't know if I want him starting. I want a kind of young guy. Like Torrey Craig would have been cool. So maybe you get the Costco version of him, which is Jakar Sampson, which isn't bad. I mean, there's plenty of worse players out there that you could get, So... And as I'm speaking, Alex Caruso has left. He signed with the Chicago Bulls on a 4-year, $37 million deal. I can't believe that. Holy crap. So, Alex Caruso being gone now sets up a huge, I think, kind of a hole for this team that you're thinking, all right, what do we need to do, okay? Because we're thinking, damn. I think that That one just threw me through the whirlwind. I wasn't expecting Caruso to go to Chicago. I don't think anybody was expecting Caruso to go to Chicago. Wow. So we can agree that puts a damper in their plans, and especially in my analysis, in the sense that, wow, what do you do? What do you do? I think here and I sit. I go for Ish Smith. You know, TJ McConnell's off the board. Raul Neto would be a great signing. Reggie Bullock be another guy who could be a starter. I would like Reggie Bullock starting. And I think maybe a guy you got point guard. I said Ish Smith, Raul Neto to help out the guard depth. If they brought back Dion Waiters, Wayne Ellington, they brought back. They could also bring back Ben McLemore. That gives them even more. Hopefully Taylor Horton-Tucker. There's also Wesley Matthews, you could argue. But maybe they want to change the team and not bring back those guys. So, oh, it's so difficult. Let me hear what you think.